Hello everyone, welcome to my channel English Gate the Native Way. Today I am going to discuss about tenses. The tenses are the forms of verb which will allow you to express a time. The tense form of verbs will help you to understand certain actions happen when, where, etc. Also, the tenses will tell you a person did some actions. It will indicate the times. So, the tenses are divided as three categories. Those are present tense, past tense, and future tense. The present tense means the current time. That means today or now or at this moment or this year or this month, etc. Whereas the past tense means something already happened. It indicates a time where some events happened or somebody did some actions. It might be an hour ago or 1 minute ago or yesterday or 1 year ago or 10 years ago, etc. Whatever the period which already happened. The third form of tenses are future tenses. Future tense means future which is going to happen. It might be after an hour, after a few minutes, or after 1 year, or tomorrow, any time which is going to happen. Let us see with certain examples. Present tense. As I already mentioned, present tense means the current time. Some actions you are doing now or some events happening now. Normally, the present tense indicates the habit of the people or the regular actions happening in an organization or in a place. For example, a child goes to school. He or she goes to school every day other than the holidays. It is a habit of that child. So, the action verb of going to school is go. He goes to school every day. It is a present tense. That means it's a habit of him. He goes school every day. Other example, you visit temple every day. You are a devotee of a particular temple. You can say, I visit the Padmanabha Swami temple every day. It is a habit of you. Another example, Leda, Mrs. Leda is a good singer. She sings very well. It's a habit of Mrs. Leda. Mrs. Leda is a singer. Mrs. Leda or she sings very well. It's a habitual activity happening every time. It is a present situation. It's a habit of someone. So, these examples are called present tenses. Let us see past tense. Past tense, some actions already happened. Let us see the examples of school going activity of a child. A child has already gone to school today or yesterday. So, you can say he went to the school yesterday. It already happened. The child went to the school yesterday. Went is a past tense of verb go. About temple example. As I told you, you prefer go to temple every day. But you already visit the temple today morning. The actions already happened. I can say about you. You visited the Padmanabha Swami temple today morning. In the present tense, we are saying you visit or you goes to the temple every day. Here already you visited Padmanabha Swami temple. So, we are saying you visited the Padmanabha Swami temple. The activity already over. Let us see about Leda's example of singing. The present tense example we already discussed. Leda sings very well. But Leda already sang a song just now. Leda finished singing activity 1 hour back in a function. You can say Leda sung a beautiful song. That means the singing actions already finished. It is a past tense. Let us see future tense. Future tense is a futuristic activity which is going to happen any time. The child is going to school tomorrow. Going to school is a habit of that child. He goes to school every day. We are talking about tomorrow. Then you can say he will go to the school tomorrow. Here will go is a futuristic sentence of verb go. He will go to the school tomorrow. You are going to visit Padmanabha Swami temple tomorrow. You can say I will visit Padmanabha Swami temple tomorrow morning. If I talk about you, I can say you will visit Padmanabha Swami temple tomorrow or tomorrow morning if you want to express a particular time. About singing activity of Leda, you can say Leda will sing a song tomorrow. That means Leda is going to sing a song tomorrow. So these are the three forms of a verb. Verb, I have already mentioned, a verb is an important part of speech. A verb indicates the habits of anyone or the regular activity. You cannot speak English without verb. Here, you have to manipulate the verb in three tenses. Those tenses are present tense, past tense, future tense. Let me repeat again. Present tense is a habit of anyone which is happening regularly. Past tense means some actions which has already taken place. Future tense means which is going to happen near future or any time. Now we have discussed about three tenses. Those are present tense, past tense and future tenses. Now let us discuss about past participle. What is past participle? Like the name indicates, past participle is another form of verb in the past. Past participle is always past. But what is the difference between past participle and the past tense? Past participle and past tense are happening the events in the past, but there is a difference. The difference is about time frame. If you use past tense in a verb, you have to indicate the time. But if you use past participle, no need to update any time. For example, you have visited the city Bangalore. Then you go back your hometown and you are saying to your friends, I visited Bangalore. Then your friends will ask you, when you visited Bangalore? You can say, I visited Bangalore yesterday, or I visited Bangalore last week, as per the time frame which you visited Bangalore. So there you are using past tense. I visited Bangalore yesterday. I visited Bangalore last week. But you don't want to say the time frame when you visited Bangalore. You can say, I have visited Bangalore. I have visited Bangalore. Have visited means past participle where no time frame is required. Another example, you are good in studies, so you have written exam. You feel you have written exam very well. You are saying your parents, I wrote exam yesterday very well. That means yesterday you attended the exam, you performed very well. There used a time frame. I wrote exam yesterday very well. But you don't want to indicate the time frame when you have written the exam. Then you can say, I have written the exam very well. When you say have written, it is past participle. But in have written, you are not indicating any time frame. There you should see the difference of past tense and past participle. Write is a verb, it is a present tense. I write an exam. That means it is a habit, as I already told you. Every time you are writing exam. Wrote is a past tense of write. I wrote exam yesterday. That means you already attended the exam. You use it past tense. I wrote exam yesterday. Another sentence you are saying, I have written exam very well. Where you have not saying any time frame. You are saying, I have written exam. So, the wrote has been changed to written. Write is a present tense. Wrote is a past tense. Written is past participle. So, it is essential to learn the four forms of a verb: past, present, future, and past participle. In some cases, the present tense and past participle are same for a verb. For example, come. Come is a present tense. The past tense of come is came. But the past participle of come is come. Go. Go is a verb. It is a present tense. Past tense of go is went. But the past participle of go is gone. There the usage are changing. So, some cases the forms of past tense and past participle are changing. In some cases, the present tense will remain as past participle. In some cases, the past tense will remain as past participle. It is easy way to make past tense for certain words. You have to just add d or ed after the verb, where you will get the past tense. For example, you are talking about walk. Walk is an activity. It is a present tense. The past tense of walk is walked. You are adding ed after the walk. So, the past participle of walk is walked. So, if you use any verb adding d or ed to indicate the past tense, the past participle of same verb will remain past tense. Another example, cry. Cry is a feeling. You are crying. Cry is a present tense. The past tense of cry is cried. So, the past participle of cry is cried. Where cry spelling is C-R-Y. But when you changed cry to the past tense, you added I-E-D. The ending Y disappeared. C-R-I-E-D, cried. The past participle of cried will remain as cried. So, it is essential to improve your vocabulary to learn about past participle, past tense, present tense, future tense of each verb. If you are unable to understand the difference of past tense, present tense, future tense and past participle of any verb, you cannot speak English. So, the better way to improve your knowledge of different forms of a verb to buy a dictionary. It is easy to refer a dictionary about the meaning of different verb in different forms. Then improve your vocabulary. Then you can speak English very easily. Next few minutes, I will be referring few verbs in four forms: present, past, future, and past participles, just for your reference. My examples will indicate how a verb will changing to different forms. It is just a reference. It is your job to improve your vocabulary, daily referring newspaper, textbooks, or dictionary, etc. Thank you all for watching the episode The Tenses. I hope all of you are liking the videos appearing in the channel English Gate the Native Way. If you like my videos, request you to subscribe my channel English Gate the Native Way. Same time, I request all of you to refer my channel to your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, etc. to subscribe my channel. Thank you once again for watching the video. Let us see in next episode of English Gate the Native Way. Thank you.